Okay, we're going. Hi, guys. So I just wanted to take a second and talk to you guys about something that's come up a few times. I've been there in the past, and I thought it's time for me to chat about it with you guys. So what I'm talking about here is Facebook, Facebook jail. It's a scary word, and anybody that's in our profession, and I've been there. When I first started, I was not trained. I had no idea what I was doing, and I was doing some wrong stuff. And I got put into Facebook jail, and I was there for a long time. In my eyes, it felt like forever. I think it was 60 days. There was some serious jail time, especially when you're just starting out. Um, Sorry, my TV is making some funny face colors on my face. Okay, here we go. Turned it off. So what I'm talking about, there's several ways of being put into Facebook jail. Um, if you're spamming, if you're going in and you're posting your links in a whole bunch of Facebook groups, first of all, that doesn't work. We've chatted about that in the past. But if that's something that you're doing, people are going to report you because it's just bad. It just looks bad on your business. It looks bad on you. It looks bad on other network marketers. Just don't do it. Another way is friending too many people that you don't know. So just looking up people's names and going through and friending people. One, it's kind of creepy. Two, people report you, and not only if you're lucky and you do that and you don't get reported, if enough people if you're sitting in the queue of friendship status or whatever, if somebody's not accepted you but not deleted you either, having too many of that outstanding can also put you into Facebook jail, as well as if people say, no, I don't know this person, automatically, again, Facebook will put you into jail. If Facebook kind of is like, you're guilty whether you're proven innocent or guilty or not. Like if somebody reports you, you can automatically go there, and there's not much we can do about it. We're kind of at Facebook's mercy in that case. So there's a few other ways. If you're copying and pasting too much, so say you've created a post and you've decided to copy that post and put it into a whole bunch of other onto people's walls or onto groups or into events or into anywhere where it probably shouldn't be. Again, enough people report you, you can get put into jail. And jail can be, anywhere from a week, a couple of days. In my case, it was 60 days. Mine was for copying and pasting too many. I was not aware that that was a thing because I had no idea. And then you could even get up to the point where you can be banned by Facebook and not allowed to ever come back on ever. It literally says in the email, Facebook banned, we cannot ever restart this. So one is don't be spammy, right? That's kind of obvious. But really, our business is about building relationships, and that's the only way you're going to be successful. And if you take a look at any of the top performers in any of the companies out there, you're going to see that we all kind of along have the same idea here, and that is that we build relationships with people. I don't think I've ever once posted a link somewhere onto somebody's wall or in a group and expected that somebody would see that link and be like, oh, a business, perhaps that would be me, and just automatically sign up. It just doesn't work that way. So just don't be spammy. There's lots of other ways of doing it. One way for sure is if you're part of a party planning, I'm with Unique, so we do a lot of online parties. Make sure you get your hostess to private message people and make sure that they want to join in on that party. For one, it cuts down on people being upset, but then the people that do join are actually legitimately joining because they're interested. And then another is don't post your links. build relationships. So if you're posting in, like I do my, I tell people to do the recruiting posts in the buy and sells rather than posting join my team type posts. So the recruiting posts, check my last few videos where I talk about stacking your friends list. But if you do that, then you don't have to rely on asking people to be friends. They ask you to be friends, which is a much better place to be. So when I chat back and forth with somebody, I'm making sure, one, that I'm real. I'm talking to them about, you know, anything that I possibly can, not just my business. So I'm never going by script. I have a general, you know, step-by-step process, and I try to make things as simple and easy as possible, but I'm not copying a script out and sending it to people, because people can see that that's not real. I've seen so many times where I've gotten messages from people and they've copied it from somewhere and they've sent it out to me, and I'm like, I know that this is a copy and paste. There's no hi Natalie. That's just, sometimes it's like, hey girl, or hey lady, but like I can tell that it's copy and pasted, and people can. So be real. Don't use a script. If you can find commonality with people, you know, to talk about with whatever it might be. I'm a mom, so I find that quite common with other people that I recruit. So that just happens to be my niche. But that's what I'm basically saying here, is be real. Try to find something you can chat about, and don't just use a script and copy and paste it, because that will land you in Facebook jail as well. When you do the recruiting posts, if you have a possible presenters group, which is what I use, then I can say, oh, I have a group that I have lots of information about, and I post in there occasionally, and you can kind of look through it. No pressure to join. And if you're interested, add me and I'll add you to the group. And that's kind of how I do it. And then I know, for one, if they're serious, then they add me. So then I'll add them to the group. And that's kind of how I build up my friends list. And I try to do that daily. Now, if there is somebody that I happen to be chatting with and I think, oh, they'd be really awesome at this, and I want to add them as a friend, so I'm tiptoeing at this point. If you're adding people like that and you've added quite a few people, here's a way that I've discovered to stay out of Facebook jail. So if somebody, for instance, if I'm going to turn my screen around, so screen share. Oh, there we go, desktop. Okay, here we go. So if I've sent out a bunch of friend requests, let's say, and I don't want to give them a chance to deny me, because if they deny me, I can automatically get put into Facebook jail. So I want to make sure that, when I'm building up actual real relationships, but I don't want, if say I did think somebody was going to accept and they didn't end up accepting me for whatever reason, here's a way that you can go and actually cancel your request, which is what I suggest you do. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to click on your actual profile. Okay. And you can go to your friends right here. Click on that. Now what you'll see is, let's scroll this down a smidges, friend requests. This is how many people have requested my friend, and I have not answered yes or no. So there's a bunch of people here that I haven't accepted. Now, what you're going to want to look for is this view sent requests. So if you click on view sent requests, these are all the requests that you've sent that have not been accepted. So in my case, I have one person I've sent a request to. I don't want that sitting in the queue of Facebook. So if she ends up deciding to delete me, that could potentially put a little red flag on my Facebook name. So I'm going to cancel that. So I'm going to click on it or hover my mouse over top, scroll down, and click cancel request. Are you sure you want to cancel this request? Yes, I do. There, done. So now this person doesn't have a chance to press delete. And if they do press delete, as anybody, well, not as anybody, but if I did leave that there and they pressed delete, that could flag me. So share, turn it back around. There's me with no makeup. Sorry, I've had a migraine the past couple of days. But yeah, so that's it. Hopefully this helps you guys. This is something that I've just learned recently, but I'm going to pass it on to you guys so that you guys can hopefully avoid Facebook jail, because it's a scary place to be. It's not impossible to run a business that way still. You know, I still survived. I still grew my business, but it's better to play by the rules, right? So that's it. And I just pressed a button. And there we go. So thanks, guys, for watching. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.